Welcome to the Retire with Peace podcast, the podcast where we help you create a fulfilling and stress-free retirement. Each week, we bring you expert advice, practical tips, and inspiring stories to help you plan and live your best retirement life. Whether you're nearing retirement or already enjoying your golden years, this podcast is here to support you every step of the way. Let's embark on this journey together and discover how to retire with peace.
Welcome back to the Retire with Peace podcast. As always, I'm your host, Dave Zaegel. Today, we're going to talk about artificial intelligence, AI. AI is here, it is coming, and is going to definitely have an impact on our lives. I'll start by using an analogy that will make everybody super uncomfortable. How awesome is that? I'm going to compare AI to COVID. Now, there's one area where this analogy breaks down, in that COVID was pretty much all negative. There's nothing really good that came out of that. Maybe a few things, maybe some little pieces of maybe different relationships in your life changed or whatever, but really, COVID was just a virus, nasty, caused illness. AI, on the other hand, can have a ton of positive benefits for our future. So that's where the analogy breaks down. I'll say that right off the bat. But the reason I make this analogy is we are experiencing and essentially seeing and hearing similar things. When COVID first came around, when it first came over to the United States, there was an acknowledgement that it is here. It's going to cause some disruption. We don't really know how exactly we're going to handle it yet. We don't know what adjustments we'll need to make. We don't know what the impacts will be. We don't know how long it'll last. What's the timeline? All that stuff. All we knew is it's here. It's coming. We're going to have to make adjustments, figure out the timeline. It's going to have some impact, whether we like it or not, agree with it, disagree, doesn't matter. It's going to have an impact. Does that sound familiar with AI? AI is here. It's not in the future. It's already here. It's going to have an impact. We're not really sure. There's a lot of big, bold predictions about it. I think there's too many variables and too many things to be developed to really make a huge prediction with certainty. So it's here. There's going to be an impact. There will be adjustments. We don't know what the timeline is. It seems to be pretty fast timeline, and a lot of really quick developments. So there's all those sorts of questions around, yes, it's here, don't know the timeline, don't know exactly what the impact will be. Yes, we'll be needing to make some adjustments, and it will impact us all very differently. If you're in retirement, maybe it's not as much of an impact as if you are still working and need to use a lot of artificial intelligence tools with your job, but there's still going to be some impact that we don't know. And we can't really sit and plan for in detail. So with that as a background, all I want to say today is start using it in some fashion if you're not already. I just heard probably too many people talk about how they haven't really started utilizing it at all. And I think that's a mistake. You don't have to do anything wild or fancy. I've shown many people some simple steps that they can take to start using AI, and they've been wowed by it because it is amazing. I've done a lot more than the average person in this regard. Certainly nothing close to what the experts have done. Not even close. But relative to the average person, I've done quite a bit in terms of using it for even developing a program, doing some detailed analysis through Excel, running some scenario planning, all sorts of different stuff. And what I've seen is actually super powerful. That's why I'm coming here and recommending at least start. I'm actually working on some additional episodes on maybe more specifically what you can do to use some AI to help you in retirement. But that's for the future date. For now, I just want you to start. Pick an easy start would be to pick an app. You've probably heard of ChatGPT. There's Google Gemini. Anthropic has Claude, and I've actually been using that one quite a bit lately. But pick an app, and you don't have to do a paid version. You can do the free stuff. If you have all your stuff on Gmail, it's really easy to get a Gemini download. You can do this all on your phone. Just download Google Gemini and log in with your Gmail if you have Gmail. Any of the apps will work for this. My encouragement is to start simple and at first use it just like you would a Google search. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, people are only using it like a Google search. It can do so much more. Yeah, it can, but we're going to start somewhere. We're going to start simple. Take the same question you would plug into Google, or you would maybe ask Siri or whatever. Take that same question and just put it into the AI app. I think you're going to be amazed at the answer you get. And you can continue to ask questions on top of that, and you can ask it for the source information. It's going to be pretty amazing to you. That's just a good place to start. Then maybe you can go a little bit higher than that. Maybe ask it to plan something for you. If you're going to be taking a trip somewhere, tell it what you are doing, where you are going, what you want to get out of the trip. You might be pretty surprised at some suggestions that it has to help you. Those are some simple steps. We're not talking about trying to program something or do anything fancy with connecting different apps and nothing like that. Start simple. Start asking it questions. If you're planning a party, tell it what you want for the party. Ask it for some different food options. I don't know, decoration options. Ask it anything. Just start with something so you can have a basic comfort level with it, so that as this progresses over time, you're not way behind starting from zero trying to catch up. Just get started a bit. And again, I'm planning future episodes where maybe we can dive in even more specifically. But for now, pick an app. They're all fine. And they all have different strengths and weaknesses. And don't get caught up on all that at this point. Just pick one. Start using it. Start asking it some questions that you would just otherwise be typing into a Google search or a Yahoo search if you still use Yahoo. I haven't heard anybody do that in a while, but I'm sure there are probably still some Yahoo users out there. Regardless, and I'm not picking on Yahoo. I'm just making a funny comment. Just pick one, get started, ask it some questions. That way you have that comfort level. And in these future videos that we're planning, if you already have that basic comfort level, it'll make it easier for you to start implementing some more specific things that aren't crazy. We're not getting wild. We can keep this very simple for now while this is all developing. But please get started. Start to get comfortable with it. I think you'll be amazed at what it can do and what you can get out of it.